biggest lie business owners tell themselves in December is that it's time to slow down. Now look around your industry. Your competitors are checking out, they're setting their out-of-office autoresponders, and they're putting their ambitions on cruise control until January 2nd. But if you're watching this, you know the truth. The separation is in the preparation. And we didn't scale Property Lim Brothers to an 8-figure company by coasting in December. We did it by treating this month as the pre-season to the championship. So if you wait until January 1st to start planning, you are already a month behind. And if you want next year to be your biggest revenue year yet, you cannot just hope for it. You have to strip your business down to start right now and ask, the operational foundation cracked, or am I building the right thing? Now by the end of this video, I'm not going to just give you motivation. I'm going to walk you through the exact strategic planning framework we use at MediaX and Mastery Collective. We're going to define your who, your what, and the operational how to get your first big wins of the new year. I'm Marc, the VP of Operations at MediaX, the evolution of Property Lim Brothers Media, and founder of Mastery Collective, where we help business owners implement the systems, talent, and media strategies needed to scale to 7 and 8 figures. Now, this process works. It's the same blueprint we use to disrupt the real estate industry, and it's what we use to help our coaching clients dominate theirs. So there are going to be 5 parts to this framework. Phase 1, the what, the foundation trap. So let's start with the what. And here is the hard truth from an operations perspective. Because most businesses fail to scale next year, not because their marketing sucks, but because their foundation is rotten. Now, a lot of you are drifting. You started one thing 3 years ago, and now you're doing 10 things poorly. And to fix this, we need to go back to the 3 P's framework, because almost every successful business, including ours, is born from one of these 3 distinct areas. The first one is pain, and this is something you personally went through, hated, and had to fix. When we started Property Lim Brothers, the pain was the industry standard. Real estate marketing was boring, and it was static photos and silent. We felt the pain of sellers who couldn't get their properties to stand out, and we realized there has to be a better way to present a home. And that pain birthed a business model. Now, the second P is profession. This is what you do for your day job, or what you have already mastered technically. For us, we were real estate agents, and that was the profession. We didn't try to start a crypto hedge fund. We took the profession we knew, the contracts, the negotiations, the market data, and we doubled down on it. So if you're looking to pivot next year, look at what you're already paid to do, don't reinvent the wheel, and just put a better engine on it. The third one is passion. Now, these are the things you are inherently interested in. For us, it was media, storytelling, and videos. We were obsessed with how content could influence human behavior. And when you combine the profession, which is real estate, with the passion, which was media, you get MediaX. So now look at your business plan for the next year. Are you already operating at the intersection of your pain, your profession, and your passion? Because if you're missing one, you're likely building a house on sand. Phase 2, the who, the blue ocean strategy. So I'm going to tell you something that sounds completely backwards, but as an ops guy, I see this data every day. The fewer people you try to sell to, the more money you'll make. And this is where 90% of business owners fail. They say, I want to help everyone. But if you try to help everyone, you help no one. And worst, you become a commodity. Now, we call this the avatar callout. At Mastery Collective, we don't just help people, we help business owners who are tired of being the bottleneck and want to scale through building systems, A-player talents, and media. And that is a specific room. So this brings us to the blue ocean strategy. Most businesses fight in a red ocean, and a red ocean is full of sharks, competitors fighting over the same broad customers. The water is bloody, and the prices are low. A blue ocean is when you niche down so specifically that you have no competitors. When we launched the presenter-led home tour model in Singapore, that was a blue ocean. Everyone else was still doing open houses, but we were doing mini documentaries. We weren't competing with other agents, and we were just playing a completely different game. So for your end of year strategy, tighten your niche and find out who is the exact person you want to serve next year, and be the only boat in their water. Phase 3, the offer, the value equation. Why do some brands charge a premium while others fight for scraps? It's not just branding, it's the offer equation. To audit this for your business, we use the value equation. Now on the top, you have the dream outcome, and at the bottom, the stuff we want to decrease. you have time delay and effort and sacrifice. Now, as an ops guy, I'm obsessed with the bottom half of the equation. Friction is the enemy of revenue. Now, let's think about Amazon. Jeff Bezos built a $1 trillion empire by removing friction. 2-day shipping removed the time delay. One-click ordering removed the effort. Now, at MediaX, we asked, what do home sellers hate? They hate managing multiple vendors, and they hate cleaning up for viewings that go nowhere. They hate waiting months for an offer. So our offer became, we'll handle the media, the staging, and the marketing, and even the negotiation. And we took the effort and sacrifice off their plate. Now ask yourself right now, what is the hard part of working with you? If you're a consultant, is it the onboarding paperwork? And if you are a contractor, is it the scheduling? So if you can remove the friction next year, you can increase your value without changing your product. Phase 4, the mechanism, naming your process. Now there is a psychological trigger that separates a generic business from a brand like Mastery Collective or MediaX. We need a name for your magic, and this is called the unique mechanism. And if you go into next year just selling services, you are a commodity and you need a proprietary process. When we talk to clients, we don't just say we sell your house. We talk about the PLB signature video tour. And we don't just say we create content. We talk about the media-first approach. So when you name your process, 2 things happen. You increase perceived value. A named system implies reliability and repeatability. You stop selling yourself and you start selling the vehicle. So if you're a business coach, don't sell coaching, sell the scale-up system. And if you are in finance, don't sell accounting, sell the profit-first audit. Now look at your service delivery. Does it happen in a sequence? If so, great, name it. And that is your mechanism for the new year. Phase 5, the execution, the network reactivation. So everything we just talked about, the who, the what, and the offer, it's all academic if you don't have cash flow. So I'm going to give you the strategy to get your first big wins of the year, whether you're launching a new division or just trying to fill your pipeline. This is the network reactivation. I want you to look at your existing network, your past clients, your partners, your peers, and you're going to send a message. But you aren't going to be salesy, you're going to be a consultant. So here's the script. Hey John, hope the end of the year is treating you well. I'm doing some strategic planning for 2026 and we're launching a new initiative specifically for business owners to help them scale their business. I'm not trying to sell you anything, but since you know this space, do you know anyone who might be looking for help with that right now? Now, do not ask them to buy, ask them for a referral. This takes the pressure off, and if they're interested, they will raise their hand and say, hey, actually, I need help with that. If not, they might refer you to someone who does. Commit to doing this for the next week and re-engage your network. Remind them that you're active, you're growing, and that you have a plan. So here is your summary. Do not let this video just be the content you consumed. Let it be the strategy meeting you just had with yourself. So number 1, verify your foundation. Ensure that you're building on pain, profession, and passion. Number 2, niche down. Find your blue ocean like we did with the presenter-led tours. Number 3, remove friction. Attack the effort and sacrifice part of the value equation. And number 4, name the mechanism. Create your proprietary vehicle. And number 5, reactivate your network. Get the pipeline moving before January 1st because the new year is coming. And at Mastery Collective and MediaX, we are already executing. And the question is, are you? You now have the blueprint. You know exactly who you serve, how you serve them, and the message you need to send. So don't wait for January 1st. The work starts now. So if you want to learn more insights on scaling your business, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check us out on our other socials as well. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.